Is an agricultural degree worth it? This is a question commonly asked online lately. In recent years, the demand for a master's or bachelor's degree in agriculture has increased. While this field may have some disadvantages, it can be very profitable. It typically takes 4 years and 120 credit hours to obtain this degree. However, some institutions may require as many as 180 hours. Many college students and job seekers are unaware that the agricultural business is a multi-billion-dollar industry with high-paying opportunities. This industry is in desperate need of new talent and is constantly evolving. Obtaining an agricultural degree and working in this field is incredibly advantageous. Change is needed because the way we've been growing our food is not sustainable. Keeping these two things in mind, you can decide if an agricultural degree is worth it, especially long term. In this video, you will learn some advantages of having an agricultural degree to help you determine if it is worth it or not. Before we move on, please subscribe to our channel to help enhance our presence on YouTube. 5 disadvantages of a degree in agriculture. Number 1, corporations control agriculture. It is so unfortunate that a handful of large corporations have the ability and power to control the agricultural industry and have political influences over enforcement of the rules set forth by the government. Corporate control of agriculture reduces payments to farmers and has an overall negative impact. The soil and water needed to withstand food production as well as public health is in danger because of how these corporations operate.
This video is partially sponsored by DelvicsGarden.com, your source for high-quality food supplements and personal care products at low prices. This company has a range of premium products for your health, beauty, and personal care, including organic pine pollen, ceremonial-grade matcha, medicinal herbs, hair dye shampoo, and plant-based protein for weight loss. There are links in the description. Kindly visit their store and use the coupon code FIRST20% to get 20% discount on your first order.
Number 2, industry focuses on profit. Instead of the focus of agriculture being on safe, healthy products, it is on cash. The concentration has turned to highly profitable cash crops, and therefore we may have more insecurities as far as healthy foods. Making food production less important and focusing on volume and cash is a very unhealthy approach. Number 3, waste of money. Many have said that a degree in agriculture is one of the top 5 useless majors a student can acquire. The National Association of Colleges and Employers, NACE, say that this degree is a waste of money. 3 of the top 5 useless majors were agricultural jobs. Number 4, challenging. The strategies and methods currently being used in agriculture today are not sustainable. This puts a lot of pressure on individuals with this degree. They must be creative and be able to play a very important role in preventing a world crisis. This is not only challenging, but also stressful. Number 5, pollution. One of the leading sources of pollution in multiple countries, including the United States, is agriculture. In this field, there are several fertilizers, pesticides, and toxic farm chemicals that poison our marine ecosystems, fresh air, and the soil we use to grow plants. These harmful chemicals can remain in our environment for decades and generations. 7 advantages of a degree in agriculture. Number 1, work with innovative technologies. Agriculture has progressed immensely since the days when people manually plow and be concerned if the weather was going to be kind to the crops. Now there are opportunities to work in modern greenhouses, use the latest technologies, autonomous tractors, as well as drones. We need technology to ensure food can be distributed and that people all over the world have access to food. If you are a techie and are interested in agriculture, this type of degree would be a good fit for you. Number 2, specialization focus. A degree in agriculture can give you a variety of jobs to choose from, and you do not have to have a general degree. You can get a degree where you specialize or focus on a specific area such as agroecology, plant, animal, or food science, sustainable agriculture, horticulture, agriculture management, or organic food production. Number 3, growing organic crops improves health. At this point, most people are aware that natural organic food is healthy for our bodies and the environment. However, some are slow to make the change. This could be because organic food is usually more expensive, there are a lot of false claims, and some people just are not in the habit of looking for organic food. Obtaining a degree in agriculture can teach you how to grow organic crops and be able to offer nutritious, tasty, and healthy food that may improve a person's well-being and their overall health. Our ancestors, and mainly our elderly people, grew their own food. They used to heal themselves in various elements. This wasn't as long ago as you might think. Children that were born in the 1950s and 1960s remember their parents had vegetable gardens, grapevines, and fruit trees in their own backyards. We need to go back to our roots and learn how to grow good, healthy food. Number 4, agriculture jobs pay well. We need more people with degrees in this field because the way we live and what we have done to our land. This is so vital to our industry and in our society, plus it pays well. Here are a few popular agriculture jobs and their salaries. Farmers, $41,900. Horticulturists, $43,650. Agriculture inspector, $42,200. Fish farm manager, $76,700. Soil scientist, $58,165. Manager, $49,785. Agricultural consultant, $81,335. Are you aware that some construction materials, fabric, and paper as well as food are products of agriculture? Most people think of fruits, vegetables, and plants, but there's a lot more to agriculture. Number 5, help the world to avoid the next food supply crisis. During the beginning of the pandemic of COVID-19, we only got a glimpse of what it's like not to have certain foods or supplies. Do you remember in 2020, people were literally fighting over toilet paper, Clorox wipes, and Lysol? Those were just a few items that were out of stock until the supply caught up with the demand. We have been warned by the United Nations that action is needed in order to prevent another food crisis due to climate change such as drought, poor crops, and the current agricultural methods and strategies are not sustainable. The consumption of food continues to rise and the production cannot keep up. As an agriculturist, you can help with agricultural policies, the redistribution of food, or learn to manage your own farm in order to help supply local communities and avoid food being imported. There are so many ways that you can contribute to helping the world avoid the next food crisis when you obtain an agricultural degree. The population will increase to nearly 9.6 billion in the next 35 years, and trust me, that's a lot of mouths to feed. Number 6, work anywhere in the world. You are not limited to working in a particular state or country because agriculture is everywhere and there are crops grown in every state in the United States. This is not just limited to rural areas. People are even beginning to grow food on their patio and porch. Degrees and careers in agriculture are in great demand all over the world. According to a study done in 2018 by the USDA, the average age of the workforce in all agriculture occupations is around 40 years old. When they compared this to 2012, the average age was 55.9 years old. It is great that the workforce is going to become younger because the youthful minds and fresh ideas are needed in order to solve today's problems in agriculture. Number 7, job security. Unlike many degrees, with a degree in the field of agriculture, there's no need to worry about job security because as long as people need to eat, agriculture will be around. You will always be able to find the next opportunity, and there are a wide range of jobs from everything from organic crop growing, IT, food safety, marketing, and working with drones that are related to agriculture. You can find and choose your own career path as an agricultural graduate, whether it's education, management, or inspection. The agriculture field has very low unemployment rates. Georgetown University Center on Education and Workforce reported that agriculture natural resources are among the fields with the lowest unemployment rates, which are lower than business engineering, law, and several others. It could definitely be worth it to have an agricultural degree. It isn't necessary to have a degree in order to work in agriculture. However, it will provide many advantages plus increased pay. The demand continues to rise for individuals with degrees in this field, and there is a shortage of graduates with a degree in agriculture. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. Remember to click the bell icon for the notification of new uploads. We welcome your comments.